Sorry to ruin your little. I thought you were saying what when you did that, and I was like, oh, here we go.
I was trying to be creative.
So this is the Donkey Kong ripoff right here. So like, the very first game Mario was in was not actually a Mario game,
Yep.
right?
Yep.
And it was Donkey Kong. This is the Donkey Kong ripoff.
It not even called a Mario game? It was called like Little Plumber Man or something.
It was called Donkey Kong.
Oh.
So like he was the star, and Mario was called Jump Man.
Oh, yep, that's right.
But yeah. Mario just had its 35th anniversary, like this December.
Wow, Mario.
35 years ago, the original Super Mario Brothers came out.
Wow, Mario, way to not do much with your life.
Yeah, what the heck, Mario?
It's alright, so, what's the trick here?
You just jump up and kick them.
Oh.
Yeah, the barrels will hurt you no matter what.
Kicking? I love kicking!
I think I'll kick it now.
I think I'll eat it now. You want to hear me do a board? Wait! You
No,
want to hear my board impression?
no. We have given that is road traveled. We are done.
SpongeBob! Wait!
I forgot to do my Borat impression.
Did you see my butt?
That movie's a classic. I don't care what anyone says.
Oh, 100%. I was like, that was objectively a great SpongeBob movie reference, and I got to make my Borat joke. It's a double whammy.
It's a double whammy.
I think I'll do it now.
You've seen Anchorman, right?
Have I seen Anchorman?
Okay, thank you. I just wanted to make sure.
Unpopular opinion, Anchorman 2 is also a great film.
I agreed. Okay, so here's my stance on that.
Uh-huh.
I think Anchorman, the first one, and this is probably not something Will Ferrell really cares about with his movies because he's a comedian, not a storyteller.
Yeah.
The story is better in the first one.
Yup.
But the second movie has such better quotes.
Oh my gosh.
Like, it's so much more quotable.
Yeah, I think the first movie's consistently funnier throughout. But like the moments that I laughed in Anchorman 2, I have not laughed harder in many more movies.
Because I feel like the quote, or like the memorable quotes in the first Anchorman are way more famous.
Uh-huh.
But the second one has more memorable stuff.
You know what they call bats?
Chicken of the
caves.
So this might be another future, like telling of the future kind of thing. But I actually made that joke when I was recording Green Energy today. Chicken of the cave. Because Murphy viewers, I think, because this will probably be coming out on Wednesday or Thursday this week. Stay tuned, because my next series is coming out tomorrow, or today if it's Thursday, where I'm playing as the Batman, and
Batman!
there's a certain part of the game where you're kind of hiding away from an enemy.
Yep.
And if you get caught, you're dead, kind of thing. And I just go, I am not a chicken. I might be chicken of the cave.
I love it.
You know what they call cats? Chicken of the rail yard. Okay, so these barrels suck. You just gotta go, you kind of gotta be gutsy with those. You can go under or over them.
You do realize you just encouraged me to be gutsy, right?
Well, I mean, that's kind of what you're gonna do with this one.
Let's do this thing.
Oh yeah! Oh yeah! Oh yeah! Are you turning into a pig every time you jump? What's going on?
I was going for a Hadouken thing at first.
Hadouken.
But it just sounded like I was taking a Hadouken.
If you're feeling nervous about the bouncy barrels, if you can find something you can go to the side with, that's not a bad idea either. But see how you just kind of gotta be gutsy with it.
Ow!
You fell in the poo water.
I
I feel like we've talked more about the game this stretch than we ever have.
Yeah.
We usually get sidetracked. which isn't bad, but I
I'm
feel
scared.
like we need to dedicate more time to the game too. You know?
Uh-huh. So, have you ever heard of the Game Awards?
Yeah.
Do you watch those at all?
No.
Yeah, that's what I figured.
I like hearing what games win, but I'm not gonna like sit there and watch it.
Right. The only reason why I watch it, or like the only reason why anyone watches it, the only award people generally care about
Is
is,
game of the year?
yeah. Like no one cares about best audio design by by an indie studio with a guy hired named Jeff. Like,
Thanks, Jeff.
thanks, Jeff. If you're a Jeff out there, let us know. We'll get you a free T-shirt if we ever have T-shirts. But anywho, we just made a financial commitment to a large portion of the world's population. But
So
anywho,
we're also gonna ask for money from the Jeffs of the world.
uh-huh.
So Jeff Daniels, Jeff Boyardee,
Jeff Boyardee.
Jeff Hardy. Could you send us some money?
We need to make a Jeff Hardy shirt that says Jeff Boyardee.
Boy, this stuff is good.
Boy, I got a drug problem. Jeff Hardy. Dang it! It's
that little area there.
That
Kinda
little
tricky.
Yeah, that little divot.
A little divot. It's just like the scene in Space Jam. What are you doing? I'm fixing a divot. Oh.
I'm fixing a divot.
He's fixing a divot.
He's fixing a divot.
I don't think my wife has seen Space Jam.
You haven't seen
Oh.
Space Jam?
She's seen Space Jam. She just doesn't worship it like we do.
It's only one of my favorite movies of all time.
It's a cinematic masterpiece.
It really is. Like Michael Jordan won 6 NBA championships and made an Oscar-worthy movie. Meaning that a guy named Oscar probably liked it. Because it did not deserve to win any awards. As much as I love that film, it is really bad. But it's so bad, it's brilliant.
So are you a fan of the like live action animated crossover kind of deal?
Oh, I loved it back in the day, man.
Have you ever seen Who Framed Roger Rabbit?
I have not.
So that movie, story wise and like movie production wise, is actually a super good movie. And my wife actually watched it with me, and I'm pretty sure she liked it. You remember watching that?
Was it about
Okay.
investigating whether someone did or who did frame Roger Rabbit?
Yes.
With
Okay,
murder?
so game wise, I'm just now noticing that there's little prints on the floor, and that's where the barrel's landing at.
Oh.
You can see the slight stain right there. But it's a comedy about a detective who's in live action. Bob Hoskins, I'm pretty sure, was the actor who played him. And he finds out that a cartoon woman is having an affair even though she's not. And they're trying to set up a cartoon character who's the star of a failing TV show named Roger Rabbit for murder, I'm pretty sure. And so, yeah, it's crazy stuff. But that's a good movie.
I
It
just
has
had a sneeze fake out. In that
it has
room.
Doc Brown from Back to the Future as the villain,
That's awesome.
and it's super good.
I remember another live action cross animation film that came out. Also starring the Looney Tunes. Called the Looney Tunes movie.
Was that the one with Brendan Fraser?
I believe
I
so.
think I'm thinking of the same movie.
But it also has Mike Myers.
Okay, I don't remember that one.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, dude, it's ridiculous. Look up Mike Myers Looney Tunes movie. They had that man looking insane.
Was this before or after Shrek?
I, you know, it's never occurred to me that one could have a timeline in life revolving around Shrek, but I'd like to say after. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, is that him?
Uh
He looks like Steve Martin.
huh. He looks
And I
like
mean that as a compliment. That's great.
he looks like he looks like that one girl in The Incredibles, Edna, darling.
Not that. Oh, nice.
Nice.
All right, let's see when that came out.
I'm gonna guess 2003.
Stay tuned until 5 seconds from now when I find out. All right, let's see.
Ah!
You did.
You right.
Was it just called the Looney Tunes movie?
Yeah, look up the Looney Tunes movie. I remember it not being a good film.
I would say probably why I haven't seen it, but there's some crap that I've seen. So, The Cat in the Hat, for example.
I was gonna say, you worship the Cat in the Hat.
Because that movie's good. Thank you, Mike Myers, for doing that. 2003, it looks like. Looney Tunes, the movie.
Uh-huh.
Is it back in action?
Yes, back in action.
Alright. Wondering if Mike Myers was uncredited or something, because he didn't pop up in the thingy thing.
Wait, it might have been Steve Martin. Which would explain why he looked like Steve Martin.
It was Steve Martin.
I was like,
Oh, that's so funny that you thought that was Mike Myers.
you're like, is that Michael Myers? That looks like Steve Martin.
So, like, I'm upset that I Googled
Mike
Mike Myers Looney Tunes, and that's the image that came up. So, like, you have the right to be wrong, almost.
I really do. But also, it looks like a role Mike Myers would also agree to.
Yeah. But yeah, that is Steve Martin.
Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. Just out of curiosity, can you find out what the Rotten Tomatoes rating of that film is?
I'm on it. As my duty for being the viewer of the duo this week, I will gladly. Looney Tunes. Back in action. Rotten Tomatoes, 56.
Wow.
That's not terrible.
No, that's pretty good.
Like, that's considered mixed reviews still, right?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure under 50 is where it's negative reviews. The audience score is 50%.
That's not as good.
Yeah. That was after Brendan Fraser was in the good Mummy movies.
Oh, that's right. Brendan Fraser was in that film. I thought it was Vince Vaughn.
In Mummies?
No,
Or-
in...
Oh, I was going to say...
in Looney Tunes
Vince
Back
Vaughn.
in Action.
Speaking of Vince Vaughn, there's been a movie that I've been interested in seeing that recently came out called, I think it was called Freaky. Have you seen the trailer for these yet?
No.
So it's a horror comedy, but it's something I feel like you would enjoy. My wife would not enjoy it because she's scared by the smallest scary things, but I feel like you might be able to handle a little bit more than that.
Uh-huh.
It's about this girl swapping bodies with a serial killer after he tries to kill her. And so, like, he's in her body and she's in his.
Uh-huh.
But the serial killer is Vince Vaughn. And so, for a majority of the movie, he is a teenage girl.
So it's like Face Off meets Freaky Friday?
It like Freaky Friday meets, like, Halloween or Friday the 13th, yeah. I like how you took a crappy B movie and I took actual slasher films. That's because I'm the horror buff.
Hey, Face Off's a great film.
It's one of those movies that you have to know it's not like a great movie,
No,
but you can still enjoy it, kind of thing.
Oh, that's a total popcorn flick.
Yeah, but anything Nicolas Cage, like he goes all out. John Travolta goes all out. They do great in that one.
Yeah.
It's better than have you ever tried to see Battlefield Earth?
No.
It's a very bad movie. Also a John Travolta movie, but it was like, I want to say it was him trying to have like a Scientology gathering thing, because I think he's a Scientologist.
He is, yeah.
But it was based on a book that was written by another Scientologist, and it's just like the book was probably great, the movie was terrible.
Ah!
You almost made it over your little gap you're having trouble with.
I almost had to pivot over the little divot.
Pivot over a little divot. Fixing a divot.
He's fixing a divot!
But, yeah, that movie's bad.
Yeah, that movie's bad.
Game over.
Oh my gosh, game over.
Oh my gosh, you have another game over?
But it's like the game hasn't even begun.
We turned into Jimmy Fallon Sarah so fast.
I'm sorry.
In case you're wondering, it's S-A-R-A, no H, because H's are ill.
Borat, pretty good.
Mike Myers and Looney Tunes back in action. Pretty hot.
Pretty
Why
hot.
does he look like Steve Martin?
Steve Martin?
Nah, I don't say it.
Ah!
You gotta give Crash some style points, because almost every time he jumps, he does that flip. He works out. Let's see those abs. Sick.
Let's see him. Ooh, doggy.
Look at that, Billy Bootin.
Let's see that Crash Undertale. I feel disgusting now.
We all agree.
Uh-huh. This is a children's game.
Oh, I mean, it's E for everyone.
Ooh, everybody. Yeah, you could tell everybody.
Everybody. Yeah.
I don't know why we're
Rocky
singing so much this week.
Because it's sing-songy week.
Oh yeah, that's right. National Singy Song. Singy Song Play Along.
Wear a thong. Ring a gong.
If you're gonna grab it, use tongs. September 28th.
Watch a good movie with Cheech and Chong.
Bring on your family. Let's have them get along.
We're scraping the bottom of the barrel here. Checkpoint.
Song.
That was the first one we had.
Oh yeah, you're right.
That is where we started. All right, you're coming up towards that tricky spot.
Yep.
You got it. Nice. You got the boogada.
Oh! Die!
Nice. Oh, and a checkpoint.
I'm so glad I got that one.
Hey, so I mean, at least if you die, you oh, did you see the white there?
Uh-huh.
That's the other imprint.
Oh.
But at least if you die, you get to say, "Hey, I accomplished something."
I said, hey, I got that divot out of the way. I don't care what you say. I'm gonna stop rhyming, 'cause it hurts my head. Hey!
What was that song?
What was that? I'm the one that sang it.
You gotta move a little further forward.
Was that like Arthur?
Was that Arthur?
Special counsel, was that Arthur?
No one
Shrug is
knows.
a great answer, yeah.
Shrug. My favorite kind of rug.
I don't want no shrugs.
Everybody wants to be a cat.
I don't think you got what I was going for.
Nope, I don't think you knew what I just referenced either.
We mutually went over each other's heads.
So what were you referencing?
I don't want no scrubs. For me. Come on now, follow my lead.
Nope.
Okay.
You gotta tell me what you were referencing, not just sing more of it.
Oh, it's a song called Don't Want No Scrubs.
By whom?
I forgot, but unfortunately I know Weezer did a cover of it at one
Oh,
point.
well, there you go. Weezer did it. Must not be that good.
Weezer's terrible, man. I'm fully willing to come out and acknowledge that. My brother loves Weezer, and I always point him to their Billie Jean cover whenever I need to make my case about them.
They did a Billie Jean cover?
It's the worst. It might be one of the worst things ever released. Like, it doesn't deserve to even have Billy or Jean involved, let alone be mentioned in the same paragraph as Michael Jackson.
Billie Jean is one person. I have to start there.
No, it's about two people, Billy Jean, and they both thought they were the one. But you can't be the one when you're Billy and Jean.
This is hurting my head. And I'm not even the one playing the game. I was referencing the Aristocats.
Oh, the Aristocats!
Everybody wants to be a cat. Yeah, you can watch that on Disney Plus. Partnered by Murphy.
Yeah, sponsored by Murphy.
Murphy is not actually sponsored by Disney Plus.
And neither is Disney Plus sponsored by Murphy.
Murphy is not actually partnered with Machinima.
Because we are Machinima.
I mean, we'll say it till it happens.
I casually tried to Google how much it would be to own the rights of Machinima.
That wasn't a smart choice.
Yeah.
I'm talking about the game, not the
Oh.
Machinima part.
Just for the meme of it owning Machinima.
Let's start a documentary.
The Pursuit of Machinima.
The Pursuit of Machinima.
The Pursuit of Hamanamana. I don't want no scrubs.
I
Ow!
wanna be famous.
I wanna be.
Game over.
I wanna beat this level.
As do we. Hang on, let me check time real quick.
Yeah, let's
I'm
check.
being a bad timekeeper this week.
All right.
Do you think we should wrap it up here?
Yeah.
Start up next time?
We can wrap it up.
Yeah, let's.
We could save some good old-fashioned content for the next episode of Murphy.
Did you just have a fit? Right
Probably.
there? Let's save some old-fashioned content. For,
Let's make people watch next time.
Bye.